I'm doing the sanding for the last time with smooth sander. So then after that I need to clean everything and start painting. So I finally sanded for the last time with a very soft sander. So now it's time to paint. So first thing I need to do put a cover to any spills, to avoid any spills. Then I bought this drywall primer. It's called drywall primer. I bought a 3.7 liter because it's cheaper. So the smallest one is about $20. So this is only $3 more to buy a bigger one. So if it's leftovers, so I can use it for something else. Also, what I'm gonna do, usually when you're painting, you can use the bigger rollers. Okay, I'm gonna stir a little bit. This one, yesterday I got stirred at the hardware store. So I decided to use the bigger paint roller because I realized that the small roller is taking too much time. So I want to do a faster job. So I decided to use the bigger paint roller and paint pan. So I keep a brush to paint the corners. So yesterday I applied primer for the walls. Now it's ready to paint. The reason you need to apply primer for new drywalls, because if you try to apply paint over new drywall, it won't stick properly and it will peel off. So before I do the painting, I need to put painter's tape to avoid unnecessary paint go to the my shower. These ones I bought it from dollar store. It's about sometimes $150 and maybe $2. If you go to a hardware store, they are more money. So it's better always go to the dollar store and get these ones. So I'm gonna stick these ones into the corners, edges. Make sure you stick into the very edge. I'm gonna stir this paint can very well because it's sitting there for a while. So I did the primer for the wall. Now I'm gonna paint the walls in the washroom. So it's the interior paint plus primer. So this is good mold resistant. So this is really good for the washrooms. And I'm going to use the same paint for the ceiling too. There is a different paint for ceiling, but from my experience I know it's better to use these ones, mold resistant paint. So it's a small washroom, so I'm gonna use the same paint. I'm gonna pour this paint into the pan. I always use a brush to get all the excess ones. So you soak the paint first, then do like that to get rid of excess paint from the roller. Then it will not drip too badly. Okay, I'm gonna start from here. For the corners, I'm gonna use the brush. Okay, now it looks good. Okay, I have to continue my work. I am peeling off these tapes before paint get dry. The reason is after the paint dry, then when you try to remove it, it's damaged the line. So it's like it's coming off the paints with the tape. So it's because I have tried so many times, like after dry paint removing the tape, then I have to again run a little line again to correct the damages. So it's better to remove it, and when you do the second coat, put again. So it's I learned the hard way. See, you can see now nicely, no damages or anything. When you are doing painting, always use these cotton gloves, so it's protect your hand, not getting any paints on your hand. Also keep a wet towel all the time, so if you drip somewhere, made a mistake, so right away you can wipe it off. Just a little tip for you. So I'm doing the last part here, so always use the for the corners, use the brush before you start the roller. So I'm doing the second paint coat right now. I had to do a little fixing like these ones here, just tiny holes here and there. So I put little bit drywall mud and sanded, so everything looks good now. So also I had to change my paint roller because the previous one is worn out. When I'm painting, the bubbles coming up, so it's a new roller. So this is the last coat I'm gonna do. You can see the difference.